All right, guys, welcome back. It's what is it? February 3rd. It's a Wednesday. It's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got something a little bit not the best to share with you guys. So TYME right here. You can see it on the chart, but you don't see my trades for some reason because TOS lately has been really sucking. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Show trades is not selected. Never mind, that was my fault. But TOS has been sucking pretty bad. I've spent most of my free time on the phone with TOS trying to get my Monday trade fixed. It's taken a lot of my time and energy, and today it backfired by being a little bit depleted on my energy and my focus. So if you could see here, I took a pretty big loss. I accidentally it didn't hit me as much till all of a sudden I was like down 10%, and I was like, wait a second, why is my P&L so far? And then I realized that I was in this ticker a little bit more size than I was originally calculating. I don't know why. I knew I was over, but yeah, that messed me up. So I stopped myself out trading for today. So I'm not going to be doing any more trading, and I'll probably wrap up this stream in like 30 minutes. We'll watch the market open together, but I'm done trading for today. Unfortunately, I hate days like today because I love trading and I love, trading with you guys, but it's I can't break my own rules, and I already I didn't break any rules today. I held a position and then I hit my max stop, and then I stopped out, and then I was like, wait, why was the P&L so bad? And then it was because I was holding its bigger size. So that's what it is. It wasn't the market to do it in. So right here, let's quickly check it out, guys. So you see I took a $2,000 loss on TYME right here. I was up $300. I was like, okay, it's not the best market so far pre-market, but we have some opportunity. And then I try a dip trade on TYME. Everything was actually going fine. I was green for a bit. I even averaged down. I was green again. I was up like 2-3%. Or no, not 2-3. I was up like almost 2% right here. And then I don't know. I just didn't close it. Not even because I felt like I was breaking my rules or anything, but I was just like, okay, this is a perfect little spot right here. I was like overly bullish on this ticker. I had too much conviction behind it. I was almost feeling like it's going to reverse any moment. And then right here at the capitulation, I literally sold pretty much at the perfect low right here at 310. That's when I got stopped out, more or less. That's when I was past my max stop loss, and I was like, you know what, even if it bounces right now, which I feel like it will, I'm past my max stop. So that's the one rule I don't break, because that, at least tomorrow we could, in theory, make back this in one day. So that's why I have my 10%. If I'm down 10% of my average position size for the day, I'm stopped out. It's that simple. Unfortunately, today it happened, which is extra unfortunate because Monday we had TOS issues. I was totally green, could have ended over $1,000, and then we got stuck in a trade that we couldn't manage. So we had a red day. Small red day, but it was a red day. It was like a $60 red day. Yesterday, I was up green, and then, had another red day. Like $300. Today, I don't know. Maybe today I was trying to get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe today I was like, all right, let's go. It's not the market for that. And then boom, today's my biggest loss, I actually believe. So let's see here. I'm down 1692. At least we got a 69 in there. That kind of makes things a little cooler. Nasty stuff here. Let's see. January. Let's just start in January. So So my average position size right now is about $7,000. It was probably closer to $12,000 at the beginning of this month, or maybe not even the beginning of this month, the end of last month, because I was getting a bit more aggressive using bigger size. But this is gonna be my biggest losing trade for sure. So yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll be back. We'll be back for sure. Joshua says, I'll cash app $10 for you so you can trade today. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, 2,000 losing $2,000 sucks, for sure. It's never a fun situation. It happens all the time. I've lost, you know, much more than that. It's just, you know, I was getting more aggressive on a ticker. I honestly was like borderline delusional, I feel like, this morning. Like my brain was just not in the market. And I feel like, you know, that was really the issue. So, you know, being in that mental state, why would I keep trading? You know, looking around, I'm like, oh man, this looks kind of good. Here's a nice pullback, good continuation from VCVC. It's so easy to just, you know, think, you know, I could just keep trading from here. And I probably could, and maybe I could even dig myself out of the hole. But the problem is, you know, once you're down, past your max stop loss, you're going down a very slippery slope. And then, you know, all of a sudden you're down 2,000, and then you're down 3,000, and then, you know, it could take you a while to dig out of your hole. So the best risk management strategy is never let yourself dig yourself into a hole that can take more than, you know, 2 days to get out of. Ideally, this hole I can get out of tomorrow. I'm not going to try for that. I'm going to try to just, you know, tomorrow, like any other day, just trade the best that I can. If I get out of it, great. If I don't, you know, as long as I traded good, I'm happy. So in a way today, you know, I made a huge fumble, but sticking to my rules here, stopping out. So I'm happy that I'm sticking to my rules. I'm happy that I'm able to stay disciplined, and yeah, it is what it is. That's all I can say. Feel free to ask me any questions, guys. I'll watch the market open with you, but after that, I'm going to wrap up and then, you know, take a little bit more time off. Not like it makes a big difference, but, you know, an hour and a half maybe, and then I'll, you know, take a bath or something relaxing, and you know, hopefully we'll be back at it tomorrow with a fresh face. Just really quickly here, in case anyone's wondering, which you probably should be, you might be wondering, what is TYME? Why were you trading it? Well, let's talk. It's still selling off. Let's talk about this one very quickly here. I did not save my watch list. Let me refresh it here. I think I saved it now. So TYME is a USA biotech, 66 million float, 250 million market cap. Granted U.S. patent claims covering use of TYME-19 to treat COVID infections. So that was a pretty good catalyst that popped this ticker up originally here, 140% almost. My problem with TYME originally was that we were right here at $4, big time resistance. So I didn't really want to get too aggressive around $4. And that's actually why I ended up waiting here for this pullback. You know, in hindsight, I basically bought a flush. Actually, this trade was slightly profitable. So you have to actually look over here. This is where I bought it. So I waited for the flush. And then momentum looked like it was starting to shift. I started accumulating here, looking for a retest, and then ideally break back to the upside. We didn't get that, and then this ticker kept on selling off here. Unfortunately, I took way too long to close. When I was down here, I really realized, I'm in a bad situation. I need to manage this position as soon as possible. So I usually don't sell on flushes. That's why I didn't sell here. And then we were waiting here for this pop back to the upside. I made a little bit of my money back. I think I was down like $1,500 or so. And then I was like, okay, this is looking good. I'm waiting for that one slight move above the 9 EMA. I had a sell order at 27. You can even see here on canceled orders. You can see 27 sell. That was my last sell order here that I canceled at 27. I was waiting for that quick pop up here. I wanted to take my losses. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, and we had another 6% sell off. That was really the nail in the coffin. I was like, listen, there is a good chance at one point, maybe later today, it's going to have a rally. Maybe it's going to go back to 3.5 or something like that. Who knows? I mean, it's definitely possible. But if it just keeps on selling off the rest of the day, I can't keep holding it. So I had to, pull the plug on this one. It's always really painful closing a position near the perfect bottom. But I think that's probably one of the harder parts as a day trader. At one point, you kind of become immune to it. I wouldn't say immune to it, but like it doesn't hurt you mentally as much. You just don't really think about it. You just kind of close it out and move on. Yeah, I mean, it's never gonna be ideal, right? Yeah, Kobe, I feel the same way. I did not think that the market was going to dry up like this. I mean, Monday things were still really hot. So I think I probably came into this market with the wrong mindset, thinking, okay, well, we're probably going to have some more hot days. I was even thinking we might even have better days because now the focus is finally going to be on small caps again instead of just, this overall kind of crazy AMC GME. But I was pretty wrong there. So right now, TYME is on its, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red candles in a row, 11 5-minute red candles in a row. That's pretty rare. So, of course, the one time I size up a little bit more, but it is what it is. Let's quickly just go through some of the news here. Starting this month off real good. Oh my god. I decided not to call TOS this morning because I was like, I don't want to call him just to not have any resolution and stress myself out. So I was like, I'll call him, maybe next week or something when the hold times aren't that bad. But hey, in hindsight, maybe I would have just been better calling him today as well. So yeah. Some interesting articles here today. Biden has been so busy in office. If you guys have not gone through what he's been up to, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's quite aggressive what he's been up to. 28 executive orders, basically control Zing, as an article said earlier. I read a lot of Trump's work, some of which is arguably favorable, like, joining the Paris Accord and all that stuff again. Green energy focused, but, everyone's going to have their own opinions. This is a big article today. 2 FBI agents killed in Florida shooting. I actually didn't read about this one yet. In Fort Lauderdale. I used to live in Fort Lauderdale for like a year and a half. Wow, that's crazy. Also, Jeff Bezos stepping down as Amazon CEO. The head of AWS is going to be taking over. Jassy, what was his name again? Jassy. But Jeff Bezos is going to be shifting to executive chairman. Oh, I'm curious to to know a little bit more about why. If I had a guess, you'd be wanting to focus on other projects more, maybe Blue Horizon and something like that. Amazon was started 26 years ago. That's crazy. Amazon, Jeff Bezos has made him one of the most respected and feared leaders in business, as well as fantastically wealthy. He is currently neck and neck with his rival rocket entrepreneur, Tesla CEO Elon Musk. As the world's wealthiest person, Forbes lists Mr. Jeff Bezos well above more than 196 billion. My God. There's a good chance that one of these two will become the first trillionaire. Who knows? It might take another 10 years or so. Good article to keep reading, though, for sure. In a letter to employees, Bezos wrote, "The question I was asked most frequently in the beginning was, what's the internet?" That's really interesting. Yeah, blind. I was thinking the same thing. I feel like he wants to focus on Blue Horizon to get a little bit more competitive with Elon Musk. That would be my thought. Let's see. Pete Buttigieg is transportation secretary. This is going to be an interesting run. A lot of good people on board. Look at this thing. Look at this guy. The recall we read about yesterday. Did you guys see the SpaceX Starship crash? That was pretty intense. This was this, I believe it's the second one that crashed. I might be wrong there. Uh-oh. I don't think I should have clicked on New York Times. Let's see, it's still going. So when it comes down again. And like overturns a little bit. And then whack. Yeah, so stressful. The last one I watched live, that was pretty intense. That was in November or December, one of the two. Early December, I think it was. But hey, man, they're pushing the limit, so right in the right direction. Coronavirus rates still at all-time highs. The cases are going down worldwide, which is nice, but the deaths are really high here, and that seems to be the case across the board. Where if you go to the United States, for example, you have really the deaths are plateauing here, which is really unfortunate, but the new cases are falling off a cliff. So pretty much I would argue that a lot of people who got infected are still in the hospital. But yeah, it's really not nice to see that, so hopefully that gets a little bit better soon. And then obviously Mexico is very important at the moment. Looks like their deaths fell off a little bit. They had really high ratios. Yeah, it's going down a bit. That's good to see. Yeah, so Jeff Bezos, SpaceX. Bag nectar, all the same. Gotcha. Blind Studios. SINO, kind of nice little movements here. We got another 10 minutes before the market opens. Like I said before, I'm going to be wrapping up after the market opens. I'll watch it with you guys, but then I'm going to be wrapping up. I'm going to take a little bit of time off just because I'm already stopped out here. For anyone tuning in just now, I had a huge loss with TYME, down $2,000, a total headache. So here I'm stopping out pretty much $1,700 for the day. My max loss for the day is usually... It is always 10% down on my average position size. This is like 2 times that. So it's a little bit extreme. So yeah, pretty big loss here. I think this is my biggest red day ever. No, well, that's not true. It's my biggest red day trading small cap, gap and go strategy. I think my biggest red day was like, I don't know, 20,000 or something like that. I actually don't have that exact number. That was probably like, that was some time ago. SLS was another ticker that was actually making really good moves here right at the open, pre-market open on TOS. At 7, pulled back, found big support on 10, ran up here 35%. Really, really good move. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing the January recap in the February forecast. If you guys are curious, definitely don't forget to check that out. It's going to be starting at noon Eastern Standard Time, so 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So SLS, USA Biotech, 50 million float, 90 million market cap. Doesn't seem to have any catalyst today, though, originally when I was looking it up. And still don't really see anything on this one. So I was a little bit nervous why it's pumping so hard. I wouldn't be surprised if it's up because it's traded, as a lot of these news networks are saying. But could be a squeeze candidate, wouldn't be surprised. But there's so many backholders on this one that it's having huge resistance here. So it was having a hard time getting past the 14. Totally makes sense. But it does seem like there's quite a bit of short interest on this one. So there could be a squeeze on SLS still. Definitely worth keeping on the radar. Short float at 7, but I think it's actually much higher than that. Short volume ratio here says 32%. This one's a little bit closer to FinViz. It's not the biggest short squeeze, but we'll see. That's funny, RB. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It is what it is. It's a little bit unfun way to start a month, just starting a month red. With the Monday TOS issues. Yesterday I was green and then ended the day red. And then today I was green. I was up almost $400, and then all of a sudden, that last trade just whack. It's, so technically it's 3 red days in a row. One of which is my all-time biggest red day on the unlimited account. So it's just like, a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, we'll we just gotta take it easy. We'll bounce back for sure. We've been doing this for quite some long time. So ultimately it's just risk management, being calm and collected. Today I just, I wasn't in the right headspace. So it is what it is. I'm not necessarily upset or anything, but yeah, it was just a little bit unreasonable, I would say, or a little bit silly for me to let it get that bad. I should have stopped out much sooner, around $1,000 loss or so. A 2K loss is pretty unacceptable, I guess you could say. Another 4 minutes here to the market opens, so I'll watch the market open with you guys, and then probably 5 minutes after the market opens, I'll wrap up the stream. If you guys want to keep chatting, don't forget we have a Discord. Brent is always there, keeping everyone on check. So don't forget right here, if you just go to tradejournal.co/connect, it's that first, actually it's the second link under the community and more right here in Discord, and you can get this link always by just looking right in the video description below as well. It's that first link in the video description. And then there's the Discord group. And yeah, other than that, I mean, whew, what am I going to do today? I think I'm going to take a bath. That's what I'll do first. Do some cooking. Yeah, Rick, I think traditionally, or typically, yeah, based on my statistics, Wednesday is actually my best day. Oil's having a bit of a recovery. All right, we got 3 minutes till the market opens. Remember, this is always a good time to double check. Make sure you have time of force ready, set up. For day, you have your ticker picked out, the one you want to be trading. Honestly, TYME does look pretty good. It's pulled back around 30% or so. Really big support here in the high twos. So this could be a great spot to see some really good continuation out of TYME. I would absolutely not be surprised if it went back above into the 3.5s, and holding this one would have actually ended up being a profitable play. I would not be surprised. But hoping and wishing is not a strategy, so I would have had to get stopped out anyway. If I wanted to keep trading this one, I would have had to close it earlier and then re-enter and then keep trying to get that reversal. So holding and hoping is not a strategy, and that's what stopped me out today. So let's see here. 2 minutes before the market opens, I would be watching TYME the closest. Could have a great red to green move here, pull back 6% or so, and then rocket on up. This could be a really good move, and you guys could potentially make some good chunk of change on it. Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. I wouldn't mind trading with you guys right now. GME all the way down at 73. Oof, nasty stuff. Overall, our nicely, this is good. Our swing trade portfolio is up nicely. We're up 1,800 on this one today, up 200. Looks like a few of these tickers are slowly coming back. We're going to dive a lot more into the swing trade portfolio tomorrow during the what we're looking forward to in February. So stay tuned for that one, guys. Definitely put it in your calendar for Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time for the recap. Honestly, Corey, it's a really stressful thing. I've already thrown 10 hours in it. I spoke to over 8 people. They won't even watch my video. They're playing so ignorant. One of the guys even had the audacity to say, like, I was trying to get some money back out of it, and it was my fault. That was like the first time I ever yelled to support. I was pretty pissed off when they said that. I don't know. I'm a little upset right now with TOS, and that's probably a big reason that I traded a little bit sloppier here. So, yeah, the whole thing is a little bit unfortunate, but, it is what it is. Yeah, it really was unreal. I don't even want to keep ranting about it. Yeah, I might have to. But I would have to deposit 25K in that, so I'd have to free up some cash just to have cash sitting there. That's the only problem at the moment. All right, guys, good luck, everyone. Here's the market open. Like I said before, I'm going to stop the stream in about 5 minutes. I'm stopped out for today. No more trading for me. But I just wanted to watch the open with you guys and wish you best of luck. Don't forget the Discord channel if you guys want to keep chatting. We have a momentum small cap category as well. So all your favorite lead gappers we can discuss there. Nice move on TYME. Really nice pop to the upside here. I gotta say, I'm really not surprised. It is a little bit painful thinking, I could just be riding this one, but I would have broke so many rules, and I would have been really upset with myself if it did sell off, which there was, a pretty high chance in as well. So let's see, quick little dip again here. This might not be holding the highs. Could see. SLS. Trying. This one's also selling off a little bit. Yeah, CCIV was looking really good. Look at that, all the way up to 33. I think they were even higher yesterday. Yeah, here. Nice rally on this one. Might be a great entry if possible to buy on any sort of pullback here. I could see this being a really good move. I actually have an order on QS right now. I was looking for a fill on this one, but we kept missing it. Let's go to the IRA. Let's replace this one. I think I'm gonna have to move 75 shares. Let's go at let's see, that will be just about perfect. It is having some difficulties here, so I'll put a limit order on for QS at 41.55. Not sure if we'll have an entry on it, but I'll take it mellow for now, as I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few more fake outs before it had that final pop to the upside. So GME is actually our leading dollar volume ticker right now. GWPH is not interesting. It looks like it was an acquisition, buyout, so it's not going to be moving anymore. Sava, actually a pretty good move here on Sava. This one's very overextended, so just be very mindful of that. It was down at 76 cents not too long ago. Yeah, it's a huge move here, extremely overextended. SLS, remember 14 pre-market highs. I'm not sure how much, if we're going to have that momentum get back to 14, but so far it's holding this 10.5 area really nicely, so it could be pretty good. KOSS, in my eyes, is a total dead cat bounce, so I wouldn't put too much energy into it. There goes TYME, selling off here. Just be careful. Don't want to get stuck on the wrong side of this ticker. So for now, it does look like it was good that I closed it, unless, we got lucky and tried to sell here into the spike, but who knows? Definitely would have been more calming selling here like we did, because this is a long time. I probably could have got stopped out for even worse. So we did manage the position, but I let it get too bad before we managed it. SINO being halted. You guys are calling it out. Halted to the downside, it looks like. That's going to be an interesting open at 37. Yeah, space is slightly extended here for sure. I'm a little nervous on this one as well. might not be able to really break back above this area. I would probably think of selling this one on a move above the 9 EMA on the 4 hour, which is pretty much right now. I'm not sure how much it's going to go. I think on Webull, I have a sell order right above 52, something like right here. So we'll see if we get that kind of move. Nice blind. Happy to hear, man. That was quite an intense little move there. Nice little pop back on TYME. There's definitely going to be an attempt to break VWAP on this one. I'm pretty much certain about it. Unfortunately, I can't trade that anymore, but let's see what happens. Found really good support here. Technically, it only sold off around 8% from the open. That's actually a very bullish sign. It's tough talking about this one right now. It's a little bit stressful, but big question here is, are we going to have that second move to 4? Are we going to try to break that 4 zone again? That's really where we want to be thinking about, but we'll see. I guess I'll know tomorrow. We could talk about it. I want to hear all the victory stories, guys, on anyone trading any of these tickers, TYME or whatnot. Let me know what you guys are swing trading. I'm going to be wrapping it up here today. I am totally stopped out. So a little bit if you guys are curious, in the morning we talked about what happened today. Pre-market. TYME, I'm down 2K on TYME, so one of my biggest losers. A little bit unfortunate. It is what it is. So I'm out of here. No more trading for me today. Don't forget to check the timestamps below this video after about an hour, and then you will see all the kind of major topics. So SLS, I just should have probably just kept on focusing on trading that one. So I will see you guys then first thing tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we have 2 videos. We have the live stream and we have the January recap and February forecasting combo video. So I will see you guys there for those 2 videos. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, on the way out. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the trading. Lucky I can't do any more trading, so always got to be grateful that you're not stopped out. It's always a good reminder. So hopefully you guys can take some lessons away from this one as well. So peace out, guys. Like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades, and I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning.